For joining us with all of those details. Now shifting our focus, a delegation of the Election Commission of India led by Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar has arrived in Bihar's Patna to review poll preparedness ahead of the upcoming Bihar Assembly elections. Taking to social media platform X, the ECI wrote that the delegation led by CEC Gyanesh Kumar and ECs Dr. Sukhbir Singh Sandhu and Dr. Vivek Joshi have now arrived in Patna. A briefing has been organized for generals, police and expenditure observers to be deployed as central observers for the Bihar elections and by-elections in certain states. Anand Singh is joining us for more details. Anand, the Election Commission has now reached Patna as preparations for the Bihar Assembly elections are in full swing. Take us through the preparations that are being done on the ground ahead of this Assembly election.
Malvika, look, just ahead of the crucial Bihar Assembly polls, the team of the Election Commission, including Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar, they have arrived in Bihar's capital, that is Patna. And as we all know that elections for the 243 Assembly seats are due later this year. So clearly, Election Commission, which has already carried out the special intensive revision of the voter rolls in Bihar and already also released the final voter rolls for the Bihar Assembly poll. So clearly, this is a very crucial visit as all the senior officials of the Election Commission will be meeting the top officials of the state government over there and all district collectors as well as the superintendents of police and several other top police officials including the IGP and DGP of the police over there. So clearly, it will be a very crucial meeting with the election commissioner and the team of election commission with all the top officials of Bihar as they will be deliberating that what all necessary preparations they need to make ahead of the poll. As just few days back, we have seen that how Election Commission has written to Chief Secretary and the state government requesting to transfer all the officials who have been posted for more than 3 years in a certain place. So clearly, these are the things that Election Commission will be taking into consideration, and even it will be discussing in detail that what kind of security measurements it needs to take ahead of the assembly polls in the state. Whereas a separate team will be also there, which will be discussing the way in which they need to keep a very close tab on the expenditure that is said to be done during the elections, as we have seen in last several assembly polls that how election commission team along with the administration in several of the states, they have seized huge cash, jewelry and alcohol and liquor in the election bound states. So they will be once again planning to keep a close tab on the transfer of cash that is going on in the state just ahead of the crucial polls, the way in which jewelry and several other items are distributed to people to woo the voters ahead of the poll, and also to keep a tab that how alcohol and liquor, which is banned in Bihar, if they are being transported and smuggled and they are being provided to voters, so they need to keep a proper tab on all these things over there. So all these things beside the security arrangements and the poll preparations will be discussed during the CEC meeting over there in Patna, where the Gyanesh Kumar will be clearly making a proper chart that what all needs to be done just ahead of the crucial poll, so that the election commission can maintain for fair and transparent polls in the state. Back to you, Malika.
On with us, in fact, as we're tracking some more news that is coming in ahead of the Bihar polls, the Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar is meeting all political parties in Bihar today. The meeting is taking place at Hotel Taj in Patna from 10 a.m. to noon. Only 3 representatives from each party have been allowed, and suggestions and strategies will be discussed during this meet. Marathon review meetings are lined up for October 4th and 5th, and election dates may be announced in the first week of October. Well, Anand, now what we're seeing is that the Election Commission will, of course, also be meeting with representatives of all political parties, and we're also expecting the election dates to be announced soon. What are the details that you're gathering with regards to that?
Yeah, Malvika, look, this is a routine meeting of the Chief Election Commissioner and several of the top Election Commission officials with the delegation of all the political parties in the state, as they will chalk out that what all preparations they have done. They will be briefed about the preparation that the Election Commission has taken up in the last few months for this crucial assembly polls And as it is the poll of Bihar, so clearly it will be a very high octane battle in Bihar, where all the political parties that consist of the NDA, that includes BJP, Janata Dal United, led by Nitish Kumar, then Chirag Paswan led LJP, and also Jitan Ram Manjhi led Hindustani Awam Morcha Secular, that comprises the NDA. Whereas on the other hand, if we talk, then it's Congress, then Lalu Prasad Yadav led Rashtriya Janata Dal, left party, Mukesh Sahni's BIP, and several other parties, they are part of the Mahagathbandhan. So Election Commission had made it very clear that during the meeting that will commence at 10 a.m. at Hotel Taj over here in Patna, so they will be discussing that what all preparations they have made and how they have carried out the special intensive revision of the voter rolls, and the way in which the final voter rolls have been sent out to all the political parties. So the Election Commission will listen to all the points that the political parties will be making. They will be giving suggestions, the political parties especially, and that will be taken into consideration by the Election Commission. Whereas this meeting will be going on for around 2 hours today. After that, the Election Commission will also meeting several of the top officials of the state today and tomorrow itself. And then the CEC will return to Delhi, from where he will announce the polling dates for Bihar, as we have learned from our sources that the polling for the 243-member assembly is set to take place in 3 phases. So clearly, all the actions that the Election Commission has taken in Bihar just ahead of the crucial polls, they will be making it clear to all the political parties as well as all officials of the state government over there that what all needs to be done ahead of this high octane battle in the coming days, and what all things that they will be looking upon, and what kind of cooperation they will be looking from political parties. After completing this process, the Election Commission will be announcing the poll dates, most likely on 7th or 8th of October, as the election will be held in 3 phases. And as we have seen during the last assembly polls also, the elections in Bihar were held in 3 phases, and the assembly results were declared within a week. So clearly, Election Commission will be chalking out the detailed program of the polls, and after announcement of the polls, the model code of conduct will come to effect. So clearly, all the officials and the political parties will be given a clear guideline from the Election Commission that what they have to do during the model code of conduct. Back to you.
Absolutely, Anand. Thank you so much for joining us with all of those